So this current episode of Tower of God, well, current at the recording of this video, episode 286, I believe, is about what happened after King Jahad takes the bet of Khun Edhan. In addition, we got to see an in-depth close-up look at Yurah's past. Okay, so Tower of God keeps coming out with fire, and fire. Like, there hasn't been an episode since the moment we met Jahad, which counts like, what, 3, that has not just been lit. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I didn't really expect much out of this episode, and the contents of this episode kind of surprised me. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I didn't really expect much out of this episode, and the contents of this episode kind of surprised me. So we all knew that Bam wasn't going to get trained at the next episode, which we kind of could have inferred. But hearing about Yurah's past was extremely interesting and honestly quite sad. Like, this was one of the episodes in which you had love for the villain because you realized that her past is just that messed up. So this current episode of Tower of God, well, current at the recording of this video, episode 286, I believe, is about what happened after King Jahad takes the bet of Khun Edhan. In addition, we got to see an in-depth close-up look at Yurah's past. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't read the chapter or you're currently reading Tower of God and haven't caught up to those chapters yet. But honestly, it was pretty messed up. I remember reading a lot of the comments from Line Webtoon about why all the flashbacks have to be so painful. And truly, even though she's a bad villain, part of the leaders of FUG, her past was something that I felt sad for her for. But it's one of these small factors of the Tower of God's current arc that really fascinate me, because a lot of the stuff I just didn't expect. Like, I didn't expect to hear about Yurah's past. Like, I didn't expect to see the younger versions of these amazing rankers and high kings and whatnot. Like, everything in this current arc has been extremely unpredictable, but it's been exciting at the same time. But I think these are one of the main strong points in Tower of God's immense world building, is using these underlying factors and presenting them in a fascinating way. Which again has all been extremely fascinating, but at the same time it has been completely unpredictable. At this point, unless you're reading the blogs of SIU's page, you don't really know where Tower of God is going. But again, that's not really a bad thing. That makes the webtoon all the more interesting because it keeps me captivated, it keeps me motivated, it keeps me astonished every time, and I really like that out of material that I am reading. One last tidbit about this episode was that King Jahad plans to kill the family of the Khuns, which I highly doubt that this is going to work, but it's going to be interesting seeing him try. So I wonder what's going to happen, and is he going to make it work? But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. We got to hear about Yurah's past. We got to see the plans of King Jahad. The only thing we truly didn't see is how he's going to train Bam, which I'm pretty sure is in the next episode. If you want to read Tower of God, if for some reason you have been watching these videos, you can read it online Webtoon. I will send you a link in the description below. Or you can read it on one of your favorite manga websites because it is translated into a manga as well. If you like the videos, subscribe and like for more webtoon content such as Tower of God and wherever else I'm reading. With that being said, I thank you for watching, listening. Have a good night.